Good morning. Hey, beautiful soul that's joining on the replay. Welcome. I signed on a little bit early today, so we're just going to hang out together, waiting for those of us that are going to be here live. I'm glad that you're watching the replay. So as we're waiting, just go ahead and breathe into your body. Let your body relax, and then say hi in the comments and tell us you're watching from the replay. I will come back and look at those today. In the meantime, we've got 2 minutes before 7 o'clock, so we'll just hang out and wait for others to get here with us. Good morning. I see someone's joined me. Go ahead and say hi in the comments while we're waiting together for others to join us. And then, as always, begin to breathe deep into your body and just connect with your body and your emotions and your state of beingness right now. And fully land here with me. And make sure you say hi in the comments so I know who's joining me. Who's with us in the circle today? Seems it's taking a little while for messages to swim all the way over to my comment box. All right, I see 4 of you logged on. I'm guessing somebody has said hello, but it's not showing up in my comments, so maybe I'm not going to get to know who's here today. Maybe they'll get here, I don't know. So oh, here we go. There we are. You all showed up at once. Boom. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Michael. Good morning, Jeff. Hi, Arnell. Good morning, Wilkinson. Hello, Soleil. All right. Go ahead and breathe into your body. Feel into yourself. Connect with whatever your state is at the moment, and then put your 2-word check-in. Really connect with whatever that is, wherever you are. It's 7:01. I'm going to wait till 7:02. Then I'm going to stop watching the comments and jump right in. I think something's up with my internet connection today because it's taking a while for comments to get here, but that's okay. I know you're checking in with yourself. That's the most important thing. All right, I'm still not seeing those 2 words, but it's okay. I'm going to find out what Facebook has done that I'm unaware of, and I'll check the settings after our time together. But it's 7:02, so I'm going to stop looking at the comments, and I'm going to jump right in. So welcome. If you were on the energy update, we did a little energy activation that we're going to do again right now. These little tools that I teach you, they are tools that I use almost every day in some configuration. The mind can easily say, that's not going to do anything because they're so simple. But when you understand that everything is energy and every action and creates a reaction, everything affects everything. So what I want you to do is put your hands together just like this, with a little space between your palms and your fingertips touching. And just put your focus right between your hands. Look how quickly you can become aware of the energy moving out of your jumper cables. Your hands are jumper cables. There's always energy flowing out of them. And just by putting them together, you can feel the heat, or it could present in some other way. Now I want you to put your palms together like this and create friction. On the call, I had you clap your hands. I just want you to tap them like this, not real hard. 3 times. Then take your right hand, put it on your forehead. Put that activated jumper cable on your third eye. Put your left hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Fill your lungs with breath. And with your eyes closed and your body soft and relaxed, as you exhale, just notice however you sense the movement of energy moving through the energy of your heart into your left hand, through that arm, across your shoulder blades, up the other arm, and into your third eye. You might not sense anything, doesn't mean nothing's happening. It takes a while to become aware of your own energy field. These are simple tools to help you do that. Once you become aware of the subtle movement of your own energy, that's when we become masters of our own energy beingness. Now, notice where you're holding tension in your body. Maybe it's your shoulders, particularly on your right hand. Soften your body. Take a cleansing breath in. That means draw the breath in fast. Force it out. As you're forcing it out, switch hands. Left hand on your forehead, right hand on your heart. Soften your body. Soften all the muscles in your face. Draw the breath in just a little deeper, filling your lungs. And as you exhale, as the breath leaves the body, notice any awareness that you feel of the energy from your heart moving into your right hand, through the jumper cable, up to the left hand on your third eye. Now, whether you felt anything or not, put yourself in a state of mindfulness that is saying to yourself, oh, I'm activating the connection between the intelligence of my upgraded heart chakra, where all the wisdom of the universe, where all the accumulative eternal energy of the ocean that right now is having an experience of itself as you, as a drop, who passed through the veil of forgetfulness to take human form. You're just stimulating your own ability to remember yourself as the ocean, filtered through your human experience right now, right today, wherever you find yourself. That's all we're doing. We're amplifying our ability to remember ourselves as source, however that presents to you in the personality of you, bringing your soul's personality online into that body. Okay, release your hands. Feel the energy in both hands now as you just leave your palms facing upward, whether that's resting on your thighs or whatever. That's just a quick little way you can activate your own divine intelligence if you're feeling lost. Simple little tool. Is it going to change everything and make you know all the answers to everything? No, it's going to help you in the moment with what you need in the moment. All right. So with that activation, I just want to remind you of the energy update and the focus of this energy that's setting us up. The full moon that happened on Saturday is the last full moon of spring, setting us up for what's coming through summer. What's coming through summer, if I summarize it again for you, like I did on the energy update, it is the possibility for you to see, know, and understand yourself, those closest in your inner circle that are the most prominent influences in your life and your experience. That could be family, that could be lovers, that could be friends, that could be work. Well, whoever's in your circle that's influencing you the most right now, it's all up for illumination. For you to understand yourself, for you to understand yourself through what you come to understand about them, and that's eventually going to open up your understanding of what's playing out on the world stage as we continue through the summer and move into next year, and how that all applies to the journey of your life as you are bringing online your soul's personality in this body that is primarily been living your wounded third dimensional persona. That's us, completely imprinted by our youth and our circumstances and our life experiences up until 2012, when the frequency on the planet crossed the tipping point of the higher frequency, the new radio station. And ever since then, that's been coming on stronger and stronger. And we're shifting to the ability to access our soul's personality, living in the same body that was living our wounded persona. That's the shift. That's the transition. Right now, the energy that came in last week, culminating over the weekend, and now exploding this week in this little window, is all about illumination. I said on the energy update, it's like a floodlight, like you sitting in a big stadium, a big pro football stadium. No one's in the stands. It's pitch black. You're sitting in the middle of the field all by yourself, and all the lights come on. And there's nowhere to go. It's just you, and it's all illuminated. And whatever your state is right now, leading up to this illumination, wherever you are is being amplified. So if you were in a particularly pleasant experience where you are in your life, amplified. If you are struggling and you're doubting and you're having some, I'll call it unpleasant experience, it's amplified. Here's the thing to understand though about energy. We've been talking about this for a while, and you've been filtering it through wherever your lens was every time you've heard me say it. Your lens is at a new place today. How do I know? Everything is illuminated. So what I'm about to say can land much stronger for you. Why? Because we all get to see, know, and understand ourselves more right now. So here's what I want to really drive home today. When we talk about positive charge and negative charge, when we talk about a positive experience and a negative experience, we so write off the negative experience as something bad, and we instantly resist. It is time now to replace positive and negative, because through our wounded third dimensional persona, we filter that. Even in our enlightened spiritual state, we still filter it as good and bad. So here's what I want to say today and have it land. A pleasurable experience runs on the positive charge. An unpleasant experience, and when it's maximum unpleasant, it's painful. So I'm not discounting pain, but it's pleasure and pain. We are so taught to push back pain, to judge it and try and avoid it at all costs. And when it shows up, we get angry and we get mad and we contract and we push back. We're in resistance. Everything pleasurable or painful, everything unfolds to bring us into a more authentic alignment with ourselves. That is the human experience. And when we stop waiting for pain to never show up again in our life, then we have the capacity to ride the pleasure and the pain in a way of illuminated understanding that supports the journey of you expanding into who you are truly meant to be. So if you're in pain right now, or you're in struggle, this illumination is ready to help you loosen your grip on your own resistance. That's so important. And if you're in a pleasurable experience right now, it wants to continue to expand your ability to not resist pain when it shows up. It's the roller coaster ride of the Mud Runner race that we're on until the day our soul, our non-physical being, departs this body. So when I talked about it on the energy call, what are you waiting for? Right? The message of life, we're saying stop waiting. Stop waiting for perfection. Stop waiting for a savior. Stop waiting for your circumstances to line up in a way that you feel like, oh, I finally made it and I'm never going to suffer again. I finally got my shit together. I got the answers. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. And no, you never will. All you get to do is be in the journey, understanding that every moment, the next step is always right in front of you, and you will be in process for as long as you're on this planet. And as soon as we surrender to the process, life becomes less feared and less resisted, and that's when the ease and flow shows up much more consistently, when we release our attachment to being in resistance. And it's so subtle. So my question today to you is, where are you in resistance? And what did you notice when I said that? Because as soon as the illumination comes up and somebody offers us the opportunity to inquire something that might feel uncomfortable, what happens? We go into protection mode. I don't want anybody to see where I'm failing. Boom, instant judgment. I don't want to admit I'm maybe failing here, whatever failure means, because I don't want them to judge me. So I'm not going to admit that I'm struggling because I don't want you to judge me, because if you judge me, then I'm going to know what I already know, and now I'm going to have to feel it. I'm going to have to figure it out. And all of that is just one perpetual state of resistance. Are you with me? So the energies today are wanting to, what I was saying on the call is just be aware. Everything is amplified right now, and that's not a bad thing. That's an awesome thing. Everything is amplified, so you are more susceptible to triggering other people. You're more susceptible to them being triggered by you. You're more susceptible. The entire world right now is very susceptible to us triggering each other into this place of polarization. So we can go, oh, look how we live in this perpetual state of polarization. And on your side, you can say, wait a minute. Show me what you show me. How do I get out of this polarization? How do I do that? Show me what you'll show me in this illumination, because that's what's available right now. And it's beautiful, and it's powerful, and it's to help you be willing to take responsibility to write the next chapter of your life starting right now. It's never too late to start writing a new chapter. You can start a new chapter 10 times today. Nope, don't like the way that one's going. Crumple up the paper and start again. You get to decide. You've always been deciding based on your imprints and your beliefs how you're going to write, live, produce, and experience the story of your life. For the longest time, we believed it was all external that dictated that. Nope, that's not accurate information. So right now, the invitation is, with your Indiana Jones hat on, with a childlike curiosity, what clues are being handed to me in the way of people triggering me, in the way of me feeling self-judgment, in the way of me maybe feeling fearful to take the next step. What clues are being handed to me in this brilliantly light stadium that wants to show me what it will show me about me, to move me forward into the place my heart and my soul long to be in this expanded possibility? Because every day, it's a new expanded possibility on a new frequency. Never been here before. So nobody has all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I just keep turning the dial and keep listening to what's available, and then take my next step. That's all I get to do. That's all you get to do. That's all we have to do. But the biggest thing is, you have to trust. Trust what? Your intuition, your instinct, and your inspiration. The theme of last month ain't going anywhere. This illumination, turning up the dial on the volume of your inner guidance. Your intuition, your instinct, your inspiration, but you have to take the next step to follow it. And that's what this illumination is all about. You moving into a deeper level of trust regardless of anybody else's input, beliefs, or opinions. Anyone. We're moving past all the imprints and coming into a deeper level of trusting our inner guidance to take the next step and the next one and the next one and the next one and open up into a life of possibility that wasn't accessible even a year ago. This summer is a summer of illumination, but it's going to require you to trust and take the next step. All right, that's where I'm going to leave you, beautiful soul. It's an exciting time. Stay out of self-judgment. Turn up the volume on your self-love and your self-care and ask your inner guidance, show me what you'll show me about me trusting my inner guidance a little bit more. You make that your mantra this week, you're going to see your trust open up, and you're going to have to take a next step, and you're going to see fruitful manifestation for you from you trusting and taking that next action. All right, that's where I'm going to leave you. I love you tons. Don't forget about that activation. It really helps you connect with the intelligence of your eternal ocean feeding the drop. It's a fun game to play. Play with it and see what happens for you. All right, there's only love for you here. Until next time, be well.